to MagicGatheringStrat. It's that time again. Time for some M14. I got a promise to fulfill 100 M14 videos, and I have relegated 2 videos that I didn't show you. I'm running them on an SNG prop channel instead, because there was some problem and I didn't win them. So you can find them on the YouTube channel SNG Prop. I make no guarantee of the content of that channel, but right now there are about 8 videos that didn't make it to MagicGatheringStrat that I made, because I don't want to spam you. I receive complaints some of the time that there are too many videos on MagicGatheringStrat, and I prefer to let other video makers be featured on MagicGatheringStrat. So if you can't get your fix on my videos for some reason, check out SNG Prop. And here we go. First check the mythics. Kalonian Hydra, Liliana of Dark Realms, Ring of Three Wishes. Ring is very slow, but this format is very slow. So let's see what we can do with this. Green looks really strong. Verdant Haven, Advocate, Tusker, Dead Recluse, maybe the Worm, 2 Giant Growths. Okay, this is gonna see play. Ring maybe. Okay, corrupt Liturgy, Nightwing, Death Gaze. We can't bog brew into anything other than a Newt, so we're probably not doing that. Child of Night, sideboard cards, Tenacious Dead, yes. Okay, blue then. Not too shabby. And white. There is a lot of slivers here, but no green. Blue must be weaker than 4 removal spells. And I am gonna play my Hydra. Am I going green-black again? That can't be a good idea. This is just 12 creatures. And I'm not too keen on the Voracious Worm. Maybe even the Corpse Hauler is better than the Voracious Worm. Howl is a creature. Not too keen on Enlarge. Do I want the Ring of Three Wishes? Probably not. Corrupt, Howl, Hunter Weak, Liturgy, Mind Rot. These are all great. Maybe I have to cut Enlarge over Giant Growth. At this point. Howl. Nine black for my Cog Sickness, but I don't need double black. I need double black for Liliana. Oh, that's a pretty strong argument actually. 8 green. Does that mean I should cut the Howl and just play a Child of Night to get the things that are really awesome in my deck? Oh, I need black for the Corrupts too. And Howl isn't very strong with 8 forests, so I'm cutting it. I'm also running 17 lands here. I do have the Mystic. This means 13 creatures as well. Mystic and Verdant Haven or mana. So we're going... I was black-green last time, and it just didn't work out for me. I lost the final to a really good red-black deck. I want to play the Hydra. Green is... Without the Hydra, it's really not a lot going on in green, is there? But the Hydra is so super strong. Play the Mythics. I think that's a principle. If the color is good enough, and black is good enough with 4 removal spells, but is green really good enough? These are 8, 10 green cards. They could be Glimpse, Negate. Oh, that's not nearly deep enough. And white is just pacifism. Did I even look at red? Geyser, Pitch, Burn. Young Pyromancer requires a lot. No, that's not the color. I think this is it. We're going green-black. We have in our sideboard Naturalize, Bramble Crush. We lost last time to a Voltron, to somebody who had been playing too much. What about Enlarge? It's another 5-drop. I have 4 5-drops already. I think any of my 5-drops are better than Enlarge. I think Enlarge is a situational card. When you're losing, this card doesn't do anything. And I want control, I want to live, I want to play my Hydra, my Liliana, and go from there. That's what I want to do. Child of Night is a sideboard card. I could bring in the Bogbrew Witch against someone with a lot of 1 toughness creatures on the ground, but where would such a deck come from? I'm not too convinced here anyway. I don't have... Oh, I have the combo with Bloodburn and Tenacious Dead. Is there any other combo? I have so much removal. Nightwing Shade isn't super hot. And Nightwing Shade is probably the card I would take out for Child of Night if I needed it. How about playing Enlarge over Nightwing Shade? Evasion win creature, but this is also an evasion win thing. But Nightwing Shade is also mana sink. So I think Nightwing Shades win over Enlarge. Do I have life gain? I have life gain in Voracious Worm, but that's an 8 mana combo. So, I mean corrupt Voracious Worm, but that's not the real thing. Wow, I really have a lot of removal. That's nice. Quag Sickness Liturgy, Corrupt, Cockatrice Liliana. That's really nice. I don't know about the Giant Growth. I also have Child of Night Voracious Worm actually. But I still think the Corpse Hauler is better than the Voracious Worm because the Corpse Hauler can retrieve Hydra or Shade or anything that dies. And we have a lack of creatures. I am not too sure about the usefulness of Giant Growth in this form, but it is the best combat trick. There's a Banisher Priest here as well, but not too excited about him in this format. Messenger Drake, Scroll Thief. Oh, that's the whole color. Sliver construct over something. No. So what do we do against blue value? Just somebody blues us and divinate an opportunities. And we are too slow to profit. So we would just lose. Liliana, of course, is value. A lot of value. And the Hydra has to be blocked. Or has to be killed. Okay, now I'm just rambling. Let me know if you would have built the deck differently. If you see a mistake, let me know the minute and second. We are doing this. I wonder about the submission messages here, because, for example, I played in a tournament where I only saw one other person submit a deck, but everybody was playing, everybody had reasonable decks, at least the two people I ran into. One was the guy I saw submit, and another was the guy I ran into in the final. So I don't know if these are disabled in the 4-man drafts or something. Because now there's 1 minute left and nobody has submitted a deck. I could take just an M14 booster and run if they really want me to. Alright. Let's do this. We're doing it. Against fru. That means wife in Swedish. 2009-88. I only have one wife. I don't want to play first. Never want to play first in this format. Okay, so not much is happening here. Dead Recluse, Corpse Hauler, Hunter Weak. But they have to be super weak for Hunter Weak to actually work. No, it could work with the Deadly Recluse. So let's see what Fru is up to. Maybe this is a deck that really wants to start. Well, a deck with Soulman that doesn't want to start, so I think I did good when I started. What is my turn 2 play here? It's not Deadly Recluse, is it? I want a 2-power creature. Will he block me with the Soulmender, and do I want to make that trade? It's his 1-drop for my 2-drop, can't be good. But I don't really have a chance to attack here, do I? Now I could be casting Corpse Hauler into an Essence Scatter if it doesn't do anything. So I think it is Corpse Hauler. Just in case there is an Essence Scatter. And then Deadly Recluse to Hunter Weak. And there is an Essence Scatter. Damn it! That was pretty reasonable of me, actually. This guy has 3 colors. And he has them all. He is doing it with 3 colors. And I am doing it with the Deadly Recluse. But it might get countered. I should not F6 that. Because I have Jankos in the deck that I might want to represent. What if he attacks here? Then he probably has a combo trick, so we are probably not. But he 2-for-1s himself if he uses a combo trick here. Bone Size Sliver, and Double Strike doesn't work with Hunter Weak, so that's an excellent target. Bone Scythe. So I am hunting the weak. And you are the weak. But I'm gonna take 2 damage, so I can't really attack here. We are 1-for-1ing stuff. That's interesting. Do you think he will block? And trade with the Deadly Recluse? I think I'm taking that trade any day, actually. And I think I need to play the Cockatrice before I play the Nightwing Shade, as the Nightwing Shade is quite mana intensive. But I could smack through the Wall of Swords with the Nightwing Shade. Except that I can't, not unless I have 6 mana, but I'm gonna have 6 mana. So I can do it, so actually, it is actually the Nightwing Shade here. And now I'm flooding horribly, and I miss my Hunt of the Howl Pack, Hunger of the Howl Pack, Howl of the Hunger Pack, Howl of the Night Pack, Night. Good Night Pack. I don't know what the card is called, okay? Hunger of the Howl Pack. Damn it. I don't remember. Okay, I even got a Giant Growth here, so that's pretty decent. Smack a face a doodle. So we could reply to the Giant Growth, so I'm probably better off just taking the 1-for-1 instead of risking. But even if it disperses the Deadly Recluse, he doesn't have an instant that could get a 2-for-1. Does he? I don't think he does. So we are smacking face. And using the Giant Growth. Okay. Well, I'm pumping, you can disperse, that's okay. In the end, you take 1 damage. He's taking very long time here. Okay. That was interesting. And then we play Mr. Deathgaze into a cancel. Into another Essence Scatter. That's just fantastic. Okay, so we know he has plenty of Essence Scatters. That's very good to know, because then we don't have to cast a Hydra into them. Okay, no more Mr. Nice Guy. It's Charging Griffin. Coming for the party. But the party is too expensive. And the Griffin will be charged. Okay, that wasn't too good. Okay. This is me attacking him. Pump. Pump. And pump. For 7 damage. A 1/1 flyer. Him playing Suntail Hawk and Soulmender tells me he's not very experienced. Because they are not doing a whole lot. Am I willing to take 3 damage to do 2? Or should I stop attacking with the Deadly Recluse? He's down to 1 card in hand. So maybe I'm better off trading the Deadly Recluse. 15-12. Archangel Tune, 1 time. He didn't want to show the card. It is Archangel. And he conceded way too prematurely. What do I do against Archangel? Corrupt, Liturgy. There is nothing else I can do against it. Maybe play red, but that seems to be a lot of change for a card I haven't seen. I could hunt a weak. I think I'm good here. Enlarge. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in an Enlarge just for Archangel instead of Giant Growth. Because Enlarge actually has a chance of dealing with Archangel, whereas a Giant Growth does not. Because he will not be blocking with an Archangel of Tune. But it is the Archangel, I'm sure of it. Or something else with double white, but what would he want to concede? And that also makes sense then for playing 1/1s. They become a lot better with Archangel too. So I'm reading him for Archangel. Pacifist doesn't really do anything against Archangel. Or it does something, but not a lot. Banish a priest. No, I still think I'm better off with Enlarge, Deadly Recluse, and Hunt a weak. Yes, I stick with my colors. What's happening in the other match? Magica has won a match. I do recognize the name Magica. Could be a grinder that is doing what I'm doing. And I hate that. I don't want anyone else but new players and me to be in the new play drafts. That would be awesome. Though this is a sealed deck. Now I'm just rambling, sorry about that. Let's do this. Anything to Bramble Crush? Maybe mana, no, that's far. Here's a 3-color Archangel deck, so he should definitely not be playing first in this moment. But he does. And I only have 4 swarms to go until I can corrupt the Archangel. This is really a crap hand, but I'm keeping it. Hopefully he has mulligans himself to death here. Nope. It's time to begin the ultimate fighting magic thing. Okay. I really don't need 2 forests for anything, do I? So I should be playing swamps here. Sentinel Sliver, very, very cute. I can't remove anything until turn 5. So a Troll Hide or something would be really irritating. And if he misses his 3-drop, I would be very happy. because I have a very slow hand. And he does! There is no 3-drop. But I have kind of a drop here. Why didn't I play Swamp like I said I would? Just failed to find blue. I can cast a 5-drop. That probably means a Cursed Spirit with Giant Growth backup. He's not finding his blue mana. And that shall be his undoing. What's this? Charging Griffin! Or Corrupt Me Now, as he's also known. Here's a Mystic to enable that Corrupt. And I think it's definitely worth spending a turn corrupting a Charging Griffin. Though there are of course much better targets than that. Here's my win clock. And I'm probably better off just hunting the weak. He's taking his sweet time here, but that's probably because he's a new player. Magica hasn't wrapped it up yet. Okay, if he doesn't do anything now, do we think he has blue cards, or does he have a green or white combat trick? We haven't seen any combat trick. Double strike for the sliver should be a problem. But we now have 3 removal spells that works here, so we are not afraid. It doesn't do anything. So will I try to corrupt the sliver? No, I will try to corrupt the griffin. I used the corrupt instead of something else because I fear the combat trick, and with the Hunter Weak I would have gotten 2 for 1, but now I just got 1 for 1. But I'm gonna take too much damage here. And I might have to trade the Accursed Spirit for the Briar Pack. Otherwise I'm looking at 8 points of damage. That can't be reasonable. So I am gonna block. And I have the Giant Growth to win a combat trick fight. Maybe I should just use the Giant Growth. Double strike crap. That means he actually kills. Okay, but we are just gonna kill Boneside Sliver next turn. So we'll be killing the Briar Pack this turn. And take a lot of damage. 4, 7. Okay, so block. Giant Growth. Did I sideboard it out? How stupid is that? Wow. Okay, so I liturgy that guy. And then I hunt the weak, the griffin. And then I can corrupt something next turn. So I don't want to end up in a combat trick situation here, so I'm gonna take 2 next turn and then corrupt it. But then I'm out of resources. So I'm now trusting that this guy will go all the way. And maybe giving 4 damage and taking 2 here is maybe not a very good deal. I wouldn't do it without a corrupt. Archangel of Tune. Which is game. I can't do anything. And it's a 4-5, right? Is it a 4-5? But it isn't the Archangel. It's something else. It's a giant spider. What is up with that? Okay, I'm definitely backpedaling here. I need a Calonian Hydra. Okay, gotta leave the cursed spirit at home. Oh, I don't. Or do I? I don't want to. I'll trade the Deathgaze Cockatrice for the giant spider. And keep the pressure. Elvish Mystic really didn't do a whole lot. Maybe he's not as good as he was in... as Arbor Elf was in M13. There is some blue. Warning for Essence Scatter. So I will assume that one of his cards is Essence Scatter. If he doesn't attack with the Giant Spider, I'm attacking with the Deathgate Cockatrice. So these 2 guys will trade. And I'll take 2. But now he needs to do something, or I will corrupt the Sentinel Sliver. Oh, screw that! I'm doing this. Mind Rot was pretty efficient last time, it made him concede. And that wins me the match. Yo. Okay, Magica just crushed Ninja Bob. And Fru gave up way too easily against me. He really didn't like Mind Rot, did he? Mind Rot's insta-death. But can I? Of course I can. Where are my mythics? I was supposed to win with my awesome mythics and I didn't draw one of them. And of course Calonian Hydra is a lot better than Liliana is. So let's see which one will perform this time. But I think this will be no walkover. Magica knows what he or she is doing. I am keeping this. Looks like a pretty grindy hand, doesn't it? He chooses to play first. That's a sign that he doesn't know what's happening here. Oh, Liliana. Third turn, Liliana. I hope he doesn't present a threat here. But then I have to deal with that threat first. Is that a threat? That's not a real threat. So, Tenacious Dead or Corpse Hauler. Well, I can't regenerate the Tenacious Dead. So I'm gonna play the Corpse Hauler. I'm gonna go for the trade. No, I'm not gonna go for the trade. You crazy? But he will play a 4-drop now that will threaten Liliana. And Liliana needs to activate once to be safe. So maybe we're hiding behind Deathgate's Cockatrice. Wow. He doesn't present the threat. So let's do this. And then I can just kill something next turn. With 3. So I'm getting a land every turn. I'm not gonna ultimate her, I'm just gonna... Of course I'm not gonna ultimate her. Who would ultimate her? Can I fail to find? I think I can fail to find. Yep, you are in trouble, sir. And you're not attacking, Liliana. Okay, I will kill that thing. I don't expect a haste attack. Okay, yeah. You draw a couple of cards, that's awesome. And we play a Destroy a Mana Dude. Play Tenacious Dead. Swing for 3. Next turn we can corrupt for 4. Tenacious Dead does a pretty good job. Oh, it's the black-green mirror. Now I notice. Tenacious Dead does a pretty awesome job of blocking stuff. But how do I win? Cockatrice? Yes. Huge corrupts to the face. Intriguing. But this first corrupt has to go on whatever creature he plays now. He doesn't play a creature. That means he has Briar Pack ready to go. So we get the swamp. We are not going to attack into Briar Pack. Until we can be sure to kill it. Liturgy of Blood, Tenacious Dead. Pretty high score. Maybe that's over controlish of me not to attack there. But I don't want to run into a Briar Pack. And now he's thinking about whether or not to play the Briar Pack. And he elects to. What the hell? It's a Lifebane zombie. But he is almost worthless against me. And he's down to 1 card. But now he finds a land. So his card quality will be somewhat improved, but so will mine, as I will get lands. And it wasn't land. We are going to block with the Corpse Hauler. We could actually double block with the Elvish Mystic and the Tenacious Dead. That sucks. There is nothing we can do about it. So he's now a 5-3. He's taken 2 damage. He might now decide to attack just because he didn't think about it. But maybe I'm the only one who does things like that. So, get the Swamp card. Play the Swamp card. Corrupt the crap out of that guy. And swing for an incredible 2 points of damage. Soon I have all my swamps. Glade Cover Scout. Here for the party. I want a swamp, please. Thank you. Here comes the elf. No, here comes all of them. The mighty 2 power of creatures attacking you. Ah, take it. Deathgaze Cockatrice. And now Liliana is active. So whatever interesting guy he plays, Liliana will kill, but those are not interesting guys. So Liliana will not kill them. Liliana will search for a swamp and find one. And these guys will attack. So now Liliana might die to a successful giant growth. He only has 9 life left, and I have Liturgy of Blood, so I'm not super scared. Though if Liliana dies by Corrupt, I'm a little scared. Mark of the Vampire. And he's attacking Liliana, so that's really bad. This is gonna go for a long time. And Tenacious Dead can attack. But he's the only one who can attack. Uh, 18 cards left, so that's not a factor yet. I'm trading Deathgaze Cockatrice for the Glade Cover Scout any day. Oh wow. Is he gonna desperately kill Liliana somehow here? Corrupt. No, it's just a Megantic Sliver that I can just eat with Liliana. Though I don't have the mana for it. Now I fail to find. And I can't do that. So I got to spend the liturgy here. And then I cast the Nightwing Shade. And swing with everything. He is top decking like a god. There's Sengir Vampire. But what can he really do? Let me tell you what he can do. He can die to Liliana. And that's what he's doing. No. Okay, in the green-black mirror, what cards are good and what cards are bad? Howl is actually pretty hard to handle. I'm gonna cut Verdant Haven for Howl. Maybe Verdant Haven wasn't very good. I shouldn't play that in decks that don't have 3 colors, should I? What else? There was this is Bramblecrush an instant? There was actually Marked Vampire. Did I see any other target for a naturalized? No, I didn't, so I will not play it. And I think Giant Growth worked pretty well. Giant Growth is a great response to Hunter Weak. Enlarge Bramblecrush, Ranger's Guile, Child of Night, Bogbro Witch. A Cursed Spirit isn't super good here. But Child of Night isn't either. But maybe Child of Night will make me live until I find my broken cards. He has half of his creatures are black, so a Cursed Spirit isn't that hot. This is the classic mulligan I never take. Find a green mana, I can play Deadly Recluse. The Kalonian Tusker is already mulligan. I have to throw this back. And I'm keeping this, even though it is horrible. Pretty awesome start on his part. It's just a sliver. But he can cast a 5-drop on turn 3, and that is going to hurt. Unless he's waiting for his Megantic Sliver. Oh, not waiting for it, but can I even hit it with the Mind Rot? I doubt it. Okay, definitely no more land. I'm already flooding. He could play 2 creatures now, so I actually hit the Megantic Sliver with my Mind Rot. But even if he's stuck on mana here, I think I can get expensive stuff from him. Now I really want to play the Bloodbaron so I can block the Lifebane Zombie, but no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna take 5 next turn, because I'm gonna Mind Rot him so hard. There is a solution to a lot of things. So my plan now is Bloodbaron, Spore Mound. The Bloodbaron and Spore Mound would be a fantastic combo, and there dies his protection against Spore Mound. But I can't wait that long. I'm taking way too much damage. But I could block elves and stuff with the Bloodbaron, trying to make it live, because it would be awesome to have it alive when the Spore Mound comes. But now he has a 5-drop as well. So I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh my god, okay, that will be, oh nice. It will still be pretty hard to deal with. And I'm taking a lot of damage here. So I'm taking 6 this round. And then I'm taking 2. So it will be a 5 plus whatever power he plays this turn. He doesn't attack. And I think that's a huge mistake here. Sliver Construct. Spore Mound can actually block a lot of things. I think I'm going for the Spore Mound, the Spore Mound thing. I'm taking 4 damage from the Sengir to be able to play the Spore Mound. So now he has to attack with the Lifebane Zombie. And if he doesn't, I will just have a lot of things to eat with the Bloodbaron. That does not affect the board a lot. Please just attack with the Sengir. Yes! So good! There was a lot of value in that play for me. Sengir Vampire. You are now dead. And I can block the Lifebane Zombie with the Child of Night next turn. But now I have to stay at home. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, play it. So I don't have to stay at home. I could attack with the Bloodbaron. So what if he blocks with everything else, but then I just eat the Saproling, but then I die? That's not any fun. I'll wait till next turn. He really doesn't have a good block for Child of Night either. What the hell did he draw? Oh, he played 2 lands. That's what he did. Okay, here's a land. And we are attacking with Bloodbaron and Child of Night. Maybe attacking with the Child of Night isn't that good. Nah, that was stupid. On the other hand, reducing the number of creatures he has makes him less able to block Spore Mound. So my attack here is with Death Gaze because he can Bloodbaron can survive the Lifebane Zombie. It's not very impressive, is it? Okay, how big can Bloodburn get? He can get to 12. And I'm losing in the long run here, so maybe I need to attack with him instead. Nice! That's pretty sweet. Okay, I'm now attacking with Bloodburn and Deadly Recluse. Is this lethal? No, it's just 14 at most. But next turn it is lethal. I'm starting to think about other things now. I feel like I've already won. That's a huge mistake. I should not do that. I'm gonna kill something with Liliana. No, I'm gonna get a land, right? Because that will help me. No, now I don't need to get a land. So I'm killing the Lifebane zombie. Then I don't need to have a blocker. So I can just block with crap. Like the Spore Mound. Yeah, 3 blockers left. He has 3 creatures. That's awesome. And he doesn't block. And we don't really need to do 13 damage here, do we? I don't want to go for it. I feel that it is too safe. So I'd rather play the controlling version and make sure that I win next turn. But next turn I have to go for it, of course. Shrivel. Liliana's Reaver. But he's way too late, isn't he? What the hell? Why is he tapping creatures? Oh, they have mana. Something is going on. Mark of the Vampire on the Gladecaver Scout, but then I will just kill him. Oh. But then now it's over for sure. Unless he blocks. So, we need 4 blockers. I think we're keeping Deadly Recluse then. Attack with Spore Mound. This is the attack we're doing. If he blocks the Bloodburn, that was a weird block. Okay. He eats. this guy. And he eats this guy. And we're good to go. Oh, death touch. Oh, damn it. Didn't think about that. Liliana, still safe. Duress, not the best. Death touch. That was bad. Sorry for the misplay. At 1 hour perfectly, then I just messed up. Trading the deadly clues. Tenacious dead. Enter the building. Search for a swamp. Play the swamp. Attack with everything. Think you have to block with the Mana Sliver, and of course you will. So you will be at 2, and I have a lethal attack with Deathgaze Cockatrice next turn. And I would have been better off if I had another Saproling that I wrongfully sacrificed. I am very sorry, Saproling. I'm really upset with myself about that. And you should be too. Tell me, at 1 hour exactly, you did wrong. And here's Child of Night. Now you have to find some blockers. Someone who can block Deathgaze Cockatrice. Or I win this tournament. And I don't have any illusions about why I won that. It was only because of Liliana.